My child, stop right there. I know you are exhausted. I know the weight on your shoulders feels unbearable right now. I know you have been smiling on the outside, while something deep inside you is silently falling apart. But I need you to hear this. You did not find this video by accident. I guided you here because I have something to say to you, something you have needed to hear for a long time. Stay with me. What I am about to say will change something in you. I promise. My child, I see you. Not the version you show the world. Not the strong face you put on for your family. Not the I'm okay you tell your coworkers. I see the real you, the one who drives home in silence and lets the tears fall. The one who stares at the ceiling at 2 in the morning. The one quietly asking, does anyone actually see me? I do. I always have. You are never invisible to me, my child. I know life in this season has been hard. The bills keep coming. The job is not what you hoped. The relationship left a wound that has not healed. The dreams you had feel further away than ever. You are not weak for feeling broken by all of this. You are human, and life here is heavy. But I need you to know, hard does not mean hopeless, and broken does not mean finished. I am still writing your story, my child. I see the anxiety you carry every single day, the worry about money, about your kids, about your health, the fear that things will never get better, the constant feeling that something bad is about to happen. That weight was never meant for you to carry alone. Give it to me. Not just the small stuff, the big fears too, the ones you are too afraid to say out loud. I can hold all of it, and I will never drop it. My child, listen carefully. You are not your failures. You are not the job you lost. You are not the marriage that ended. You are not the addiction you are fighting. You are not the worst thing you ever did. I have never once defined you by your worst moment. I define you by my love for you, and that love says, you are worthy, you are redeemable, you are chosen. Stop letting your past speak louder than my voice. My child, I want to talk about the loneliness. In a country of millions, so many people feel completely alone. You can be surrounded by people at work, at church, even at home, and still feel like no one truly knows you. I know you, every single part. The dreams you have never told anyone, the fears buried so deep you barely admit them to yourself. I know them all, and I am still here, choosing you every single day. My child, I know someone hurt you deeply. Maybe it was a parent who was never there. Maybe it was a friend who walked away when you needed them most. Maybe it was a partner who broke the promise they made to you. That pain is real. I am not rushing you past it, but I need you to know I will never leave you like that. I am not capable of abandoning you. My love does not have conditions, and it does not have an expiration date. My child, I see how hard you are working for your family. The long hours, the sacrifices no one notices, the nights you wonder if you are doing enough, the fear that your children will carry your mistakes. You are a better parent than you believe you are. The fact that you care this much, that matters. I see every quiet sacrifice you make. I see the love behind every hard decision. You are not failing your children. You are fighting for them. And I am fighting with you. My child, I know there are days you want to give up. Days when the fight feels pointless. When you have prayed and heard nothing back. When you have tried and nothing has worked. Please, do not quit today. Every great breakthrough I have ever given came right after the hardest moment. Right after the point where everything screamed stop. The fact that you are still here means the story is not over. Hold on one more day. I am closer than you think. My child, I want to speak about something important. The sadness that will not lift, the darkness that follows you, the days when getting out of bed feels like climbing a mountain. That is not weakness. That is not lack of faith. That is a real struggle, and it matters to me. I created your mind. I care about your mental health. Seeking help is not giving up on me. It is an act of courage, and I will be with you in every step of that healing. My child, I remember every prayer you have ever prayed. The one in the hospital waiting room, the one in your car before a hard conversation, the one you whispered at 3 in the morning when you did not know what else to do. Not one word has fallen to the ground unheard. Every prayer reached me. Sometimes my answer is yes. Sometimes it is not yet. But silence from me is never rejection. I am always working, even when you cannot see it. My child, I know the financial stress is crushing you. In a world where everything costs more, and nothing seems to stretch far enough, the pressure is real, the fear is real. But I want to remind you of something. I have never once failed to provide for those who trust me. Not once, not ever. I see exactly what you need. I know the number in your account, and I am already working on the provision before you even ask. Trust me with your finances. I am faithful. My child, you were made for more than this. More than just surviving paycheck to paycheck. More than going through the motions every day. More than settling for a life that feels half-lived. Inside you is a purpose so specific, so unique to who you are, that no one else on earth can fulfill it. The gifts I placed in you are not accidents. The passions you feel are not random. I designed them for a reason. Do not die with your purpose still inside you. My child, I know the world around you feels broken, divided, angry, afraid, people on every side pulling further apart, and you are trying to figure out where you fit in a country that feels like it is coming undone. Do not let that fear take root in your heart. I am still on the throne. No election, no headline, no crisis has ever surprised me. Your job is not to fix the whole nation. Your job is to love the people right in front of you. That is where change begins. My child, stop measuring your life against what you see on a screen. The highlight reels, the perfect families, the bodies, the houses, the vacations, the success that everyone else seems to have, while you feel stuck. None of that is the full story, and none of that is the standard I use for your life. I did not create you to live someone else's story. I created you to live yours, and yours is worth living fully. Put the phone down sometimes, look up. I am here, my child. I am doing a healing work in you right now. Not just physical healing, though I can do that too, but a deeper healing. The kind that reaches the places medicine cannot touch. The part of you that stopped trusting. The part that built walls after being hurt. The part that decided it was safer not to hope. I am working on those places, gently, carefully, with so much love. You may not feel it yet, but healing is already happening. Trust the process. Trust me, my child. In a world that tells you to be more, do more, earn more, look better, I want to say something different. You are enough. Right now, today, as you are. Not the future version of you, not the fixed version, not the version that finally has it all together. This version, the real one, the struggling one, the one reading this right now, that version is enough for me. And my opinion of you is the only one that lasts forever. My child, grief is one of the heaviest things a person carries. Maybe you lost someone you loved deeply, a parent, a child, a marriage, a dream, and the world kept moving while you were still standing in that moment of loss. I grieve with you. I do not stand at a distance from your pain. I enter it. Tears are not weakness to me. I wept too. I know what loss feels like. And I promise you, what death takes, I have the power to restore. Not always the way you expect, but always with love. My child, I want you to stop and look back for a moment. Look at everything you have already survived. The nights you were sure you could not make it through, the seasons that felt permanent but eventually passed, the times you were at zero and somehow found one more step. You are still here. That is not nothing. That is everything. I am so proud of how far you have come. You may not see it yet, but you have grown in ways you cannot fully measure. Keep going. The best is still ahead. My child, before you leave this moment, carry this with you today. You are seen, you are known, you are deeply loved. Not by a distant God who watches from far away, but by a Father who is close enough to hear you breathe. Whatever you are walking into after this, a hard conversation, a long week, an uncertain future, you do not walk into it alone. I am with you. Every step, every breath, every moment. Stay with me. Trust my plan. You are never, ever alone, and I love you more than you will ever fully understand.